On to you Scorpios. So you Scorpios have the Ace of Pentacles, the King of Wands, the Knight of Wands. So these three cards right here for you Scorpios are very much so about how you're going to start to carry yourselves with way more self-respect than what it is that you would normally do in the past. Not everybody is going to really have access to you the way that they used to. You're going to be way more selective about how it is that you pick and choose, right? Only the best, basically. You will obviously get to know some people, but if they're like this, if they are like a bum, then I don't really see how you hold on. So if they're like a bum, then I don't really see how it is that you're really gonna be. I'm gonna get rid of these shorts today, but I don't really see how it is that you're gonna be in a situation where you ultimately will decide to stay with them for very long. The Ace of Wands is all about, because the situation for you is you can do without them. You've experienced enough, you lived through enough, you've done enough, you've seen the darker natures of other people, and you don't need to have someone tell you, especially not in 2024, moving forward into the next years, why it is that you're no good, you're not worth it, you're a waste of time. But they're going to hang around you anyway just so that they can get something from you. Like, you Scorpios don't need to hear that nonsense, right? And anybody that's coming to you kicking that nonsense is really, they're really pretty much out of their mind. The Knight of Pentacles and the Five of Cups are all about how, and because of this, I just see you Scorpios wanting someone that's way more comprehensive, so they understand you, they get you. They're not hanging around you just to be able to listen to what you have to say so that they could, repeat it back to you, just like they're some sort of a copy machine or whatever the case may be. It has to be somebody that legitimately wants to get to know you, somebody that wants to know your name and know about you. I'm watching that how some people are over here on the roof or whatever, watching the sunset, because the sun is starting to go down. But the Five of Cups represents you Scorpios, because ultimately they're going to end up being by themselves anyway, and they're going to be complaining about why it is that things don't really matter to them, and why certain things deserve to be, why it is that they deserve your money, they deserve your attention, they deserve you spending. And it's sad. It really is sad. It's sad to have a group of individuals who talk so much about how they're bosses and how they're this and they're that and whatever the case may be, and all of this pull up and all this gangster stuff, right? Acting like they're bossing up and they're talking crazy to somebody. Then it's like when push comes to shove, it's like, but they can't do it for themselves. And it's like everybody want to be alphas, but people never actually studied what an alpha is, right? People don't know what an alpha is. An alpha is a person that is the leader of the pack for a reason. It's because they are essentially the progenitor of the pack, meaning that they are the ones that are the leader, because they are generally the wiser ones. They are generally the most experienced, and therefore it means that they are the most prepared. They are the most prepared for life, right? When it comes to whether it's the good times, the impacts, the not so good times, they're prepared for it, right? So they're like a parent or a parental figure, a mother or father. They're like that type of figure, right? But then at the same time, the Chariot is all about how it is that, and once again, especially in 2024, moving forward, you Scorpios, especially now we're at the end of the fake stuff. Now you have way more people starting to call out the hypocrisy and the fake stuff and the gobbledygook, and how people like to talk too much, and they like to gaslight too much and act like they too hard, but they're really paying for Instagram models. The pickup artists, they're paying for Instagram models. That's what it is. Show and prove. So the thing is that the Chariot is all about how, the point that I'm trying to make here with that is, you're not faking it though. And that's the difference between you and someone that you're looking to hopefully get with. The Six of Wands and the Star card is all about how you're in a situation where, well, what it is that you want to ultimately do is that you want to make sure that what you've got going on is way above what anybody else would think that you're capable of. Meaning that you Scorpios want to get to know some people, have somebody, get to know a couple of people, keep that on the low, keep it on the hush while you get to know people and establish relationships. That way, no jealous exes or anybody can essentially mess it up by trying to make it seem like you were the worst person in the world. Because for some odd reason or whatever, whenever it is that somebody seems to be an ex of yours, whenever come time now to ever get a chance to talk to the people that you're talking to currently, they would throw you up underneath the bus. And that's a lot of how a lot of people operate. They operate like that. That's how a lot of people move, right? They move from the perspective of when they're with you, you're garbage, you're trash, you're not doing enough, but let you leave. Now it's that person is still garbage and they're still trash, but they're doing it for two different reasons. When they're with you, they're doing it because they want you. Now, I don't know how this is going to work, but they're trying to demoralize you on some reverse psychology type stuff so you can do more for them. Right? Stupid. But then at the same time, when you're not with them and they're talking about how you're trash and you're low class and all this other type of stuff, if they had a chance to talk with the person that you're getting to know now, they're saying that so it could cause mischief because you shouldn't have left. And I'm saying all that to say, stay quiet, Scorpio. Don't try to create relationships where you know relationships are not supposed to be. Just stay humble, stay quiet, stay doing what it is that you're doing. Let's clarify the Star card. Four of Swords, Three of Pentacles, Page of Wands, Two of Cups. So, like it is that I said before, the Four of Swords and the Three of Pentacles are all about you Scorpios having to understand that let bygones be bygones. Cut your ties with whatever kind of dysfunctional people that you've had. We're still at the top of the year, even though very quickly we're getting into the days of the year, right? As we are, right? We're in the third day of the year. Still, cut your ties with them. And the Three of Pentacles, I can't count. The Three of Pentacles is about how it is that, you Scorpios need to also understand to spend time with people that are worthwhile. Your friends, people that have your back, your loved ones, your romantic interests, the people that have a good match with you. Stop trying to spend your time with people that are too dysfunctional for you to actually take seriously. So that's pretty much it. Peace.